I'm Scott Wright from Mobile Opera, and we're speaking of opera. Have you ever had a bad case of the willies, or ever heard that phrase? In Slavic mythology, there were these women who died of love, and they were brought back to a spirit world that's halfway between life and afterlife. Fairy-like, ghost-like creatures would then come out at night and would dance, seeking to capture the lovers that had done them wrong. In Italian, the villi are these spirit-like creatures. Giacomo Puccini was born into a whole family of organists. In fact, his ancestors served the same church for generations. For over 200 years at the same church, they had been the organist and choirmaster. He was trained to do that as well. He went off to school and they held this position open for him. But an 18-year-old Puccini heard Verdi's Aida, and he was absolutely captivated by opera, and he thought, this is what I'm going to do. And thank goodness for it, because he would go on to become one of the best known and most popular composers of opera that the world has known. But as a young man, his first attempt was to enter a competition where he would write a scene, and he wrote it about this legend of Le Villi. He did not win that competition. He didn't place, he didn't show, he didn't get honorable mention. In fact, one scholar says that his handwriting, his handwritten manuscript, was so bad that they couldn't read it, and so they rejected it. But some of his friends got together, seeing the promise of this, and they produced it. The Ricordi family, publishers, agents, promoters, they heard it, and they discovered, you might say, Puccini, and would go on to be the publisher who would publish all of his major works. They asked him to expand that, to make it a full opera, and what Puccini did was to add more ballet music, but it's so pretty much half ballet. So Mobile Opera has combined with classical ballet of Mobile in order to present this work. If you would like to have a good case of the willies, then join us on February 3rd, 2024 for Puccini's La Villi.